In a bold and unexpected move that has sent shockwaves through royal circles, a Commonwealth nation has made a significant change. This change involves removing the British monarch from Biz's currency, marking a major shift in the nation's relationship with Britain and the monarchy itself. A few days ago, Biz made an unprecedented decision that has captured the attention of royal watchers and Commonwealth members. The Caribbean nation of Biz has announced that it will no longer feature the British monarch on its banknotes. This significant change is symbolic of a broader transformation in the country's national identity and its evolving relationship with the British monarchy. With King Charles III now at the helm of the British monarchy, this marks a turning point for both Biz and the Commonwealth as a whole. Although many Commonwealth countries have already taken steps towards shedding their colonial past, Biz's move is one of the most prominent and impactful to date. What does this mean for King Charles III and his efforts to maintain the monarchy's influence over Commonwealth nations? And what does this mean for the future of the British royal family's relationship with these nations? Today's story is not just about a change in currency, it is about a broader reflection on the changing attitudes towards the British monarchy within Commonwealth nations. This surprising change reveals fascinating details about the evolution of Biz's national identity and its relationship with the British monarchy. The removal of the British monarch from Biz's currency is more than just a symbolic change, it reflects a deeper transformation in the country's identity and autonomy. With King Charles III now leading the British monarchy, this move marks a crucial turning point for Biz.as with the Commonwealth as a whole. Although many Commonwealth countries have already taken steps to distance themselves from their colonial past, Biz's movement is one of the most prominent and impactful to date. This change raises important questions about the future of the British monarchy and its influence over the nations of the Commonwealth. What does this mean for King Charles III and his efforts to maintain the relevance of the monarchy? And what does it imply for the future of the British royal family's relationship with these nations? This change in Biz's currency is just the tip of the iceberg in a broader and deeper transformation. It reflects an evolution in the country's national identity and its relationship with the British monarchy. With King Charles III now in charge, this movement marks a crucial turning point for both Biz and the Commonwealth as a whole. Although many Commonwealth countries have already taken steps towards liberation from their colonial past, Biz's movement is one of the most prominent and impactful to date. This change raises important questions about the future of the British monarchy and its influence over the nations of the Commonwealth. What does this mean for King Charles III and his efforts to maintain the relevance of the monarchy? And what does it imply for the future of the British royal family's relationship with these nations? Today's story is not just about a change in currency, it is about a broader reflection on the changing attitudes towards the British monarchy within the nations of the Commonwealth. In a surprising move, on Thursday, Prime Minister John Breno of Biz officially unveiled the new design of the country's banknotes, generating a mixed public reaction. Most notably, the image of Queen Elizabeth II, which has adorned Biz's currency, a former British colony that has remained a member of the Commonwealth, has been removed. Commonwealth for decades. The updated design will feature two of the country's most celebrated national heroes, George Price, the first Prime Minister of Biz and a key figure in the nation's independence from Great Britain in 1981, and Philip Goldson, a prominent anti-colonial activist and newspaper editor who played a crucial role in Biz's struggle for self-governance. The Prime Minister, Mr. Bro, expressed his pride in the new design, stating, "It is a beautiful bill. We have been using our two national heroes, George Price and Philip Goldson, and they are on different denominations. It is something that Bolians will accept, and they are our people on the bill." Bro also emphasized that this decision is not a direct reaction to the death of Queen Elizabeth II but rather is based on Biz's current economic situation and its desire to honor its national history and heroes. Reno clarified, "The Queen has passed away, and that has nothing to do with the Biz dollar. It is based on our economy and the amount of US reserves." This change is significant for many reasons. It represents a break with the past and a step toward the full recognition of Biz's independence. It also indicates a shift within the Commonwealth as a whole, as nations within the group re-evaluate their relationship with the British monarchy, especially after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II and the accession of King Charles III. King Charles, who has spent a significant part of his initial reign working to strengthen ties with the Commonwealth, now faces growing sentiment in some countries that view the monarchy as an outdated symbol of colonialism. BIS's decision is not a direct rejection of King Charles but part of a broader movement toward asserting national identities and reducing the symbolic power of the monarchy in former colonies. To understand the depth of this decision, let us examine a look into the historical past of the nation and its relationship with the British Empire. Belize, formerly known as British Honduras, was under British colonial rule until it gained independence in 1981. During this period, the country maintained close ties with Great Britain and the Queen served as the head of state, even after independence. Belize continued to honor the British monarchy by displaying the image of the Queen on its currency, a practice that remained unchanged for decades. However, over time and with changes in the world, attitudes towards the monarchy have also evolved. Belize and other Commonwealth nations have recently sought to break their constitutional ties with the British monarchy in order to establish their own heads of state. Belize's decision is part of this broader global trend. By featuring George Price and Philip Goldson on the new bills, Belize chooses to celebrate its national heroes and their contributions to the country's independence. This is not just about changing the face on the currency, it is a powerful statement about the evolution of the nation's sense of identity and independence. In other Commonwealth countries, such as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, debates about the role of the monarchy have been ongoing. Many younger generations in these countries no longer feel a strong connection to the British royal family, and there have been calls to completely sever their ties with the monarchy. Although Belize has not taken this drastic step, its move to replace the image of the Queen with that of national heroes indicates the growing desire of nations to define their own future, free from the persistent influence of their colonial past. Charles III, who ascended to the throne following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, faces an uncertain future regarding his role within the Commonwealth. Although the Queen was beloved around the world and her reign was viewed as a symbol of stability, King Charles has yet to achieve the same level of widespread affection. The decision to remove the British monarch from their banknotes is a bold step towards asserting their independence and paying homage to their national heroes. This change is not just about the design of the currency, it is about reclaiming identity and celebrating the journey as a sovereign nation. This shift in beliefs reflects the growing desire among Commonwealth nations to distance themselves from their colonial past and forge their own path forward. As King Charles III works to consolidate his position as the head of the Commonwealth, moments like this serve as a reminder that the future of the monarchy may look very different from its past. What do you think about the decision to remove the British monarch from their banknotes? Is this a sign of greater changes within the Commonwealth or an isolated case? How do you feel about King Charles III's role in this changing landscape? Do you believe the monarchy should continue to play a symbolic role, or should countries like this completely distance themselves from the British monarchy? Share your thoughts.